You're watching Mr. Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so I dropped a video yesterday of Luis Ortiz coming out. You know, he said that he'll take the fight February 25th. There's some other guys out there too saying they'll take the fight. Jarrell Miller, if you go check his Instagram today, he's talking a lot of shit about Deontay Wilder, saying he'll take the fight. Gerald Washington's out there. Dan Rafael dropped something yesterday. He gave out a few other names: Andre Radinko, Robert Helenius, and Marius Wack. All right, so we're still trying to see what Team Wilder's going to do for this February 25th fight. All right, but then also seen something that Rarijic, the guy that failed the test, now they're questioning the test and if it's even valid. So there's a lot of shit going on right now. But I just seen this article, man. Somebody told me about it. While Lou DiBella came out, and they pretty much, well, let me just read what he had to say exactly, so you don't think I'm making this shit up. I'll leave this article in the description box. You can click it, read it, and come to your own surmise about it. But you know, Ortiz came out and said, "Hey, I'm here. I'll take the fight February 25th. Let me know and stop wasting the fans' times with these BS fights." All right. So this is what was the response today. All right. Let me scroll down. Just give me a second here. Okay, lead promoter of the event, Lou DiBella, has informed BoxingScene.com that his company and Wilder's team are not considering fighters who have a history with testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Okay? Now, this was their quote. They said, "We eliminated anybody from consideration who has a history of PEDs. We are not going to fight any boxer with a history of PEDs on a month's notice," DiBella told BoxingScene.com. All right. Wow. Now, I thought it was going to be, you know, hey, you know, that's not the type of fight we want right now. We still want to see where his hand's going to be at. We want that type of fight to test his hand out. That's what they were saying at first. But now, to excuse the Ortiz fight, they're not going to fight somebody that has a history of drug tests or failed drug tests on 30 days notice. And my thing is, okay, that's cool if that's their protocol, but my thing is, okay, what if it was 42 days notice? Would you say we're not going to take a fight somebody with 42 days notice? What, you know, what if it was 53 days? Like how many days exactly? Does it have to be 90 days, 100 days, 31 days? Like, so I don't know, man, but to me this is just, I mean, like, so this is what's stopping the fight. Like, that fight could happen, but it won't happen because they're not going to select somebody on 30 days notice that failed a drug test. Oh, man, come on, man. Like, to me, man, as a fan, I know we're all going to disagree. And if you disagree, that's fine. But I'm still going to think the way I think no matter who says what, man. Because I'm a fan. I want to see a good fights. I want fights when they're signed, I jump out of my damn chair like, damn, they going to fight? Like, that's the fight? Like, I want that. That's the fights I want. Like, when Joshua and Klitschko got made, I jumped out of my seat. I'm like, yes, thank you, Lord. You know what I mean? November 27th, right? I think that was the day before Fury and Klitschko fought. Dog, I was making videos about the heavyweights for years. People kept saying how boring it is. It's boring. It's boring. Especially a lot of the American fans. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. It's bland. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. Now the division then opened up 14, 15 months later. Now the fights that are out there that will get us excited, that will make us jump out of our seats, they're not even getting done, or there's excuses not for them to get done. You know, this is a good fight, whether it's 30 days notice, 90 days notice, people saying they need time to build, or Wilder needs to test his hand. Well, according to this, it's not about his hand needs to be tested. It's about, you know, it's about they don't want to, you know, take a fight with somebody that has failed a drug test in the past on 30 days notice. But the thing is, after that drug test, they got overturned. Forgot who he fought. Forgot the dude's name, man. I forgot the dude's name that he. No, it wasn't the Poli fight. He fought that after. Coyote, I think that was a guy. Yeah, it was Latif Coyote. All right. I also think Coyote had a problem with Tarver. I think Tarver tested positive for something against Coyote too. But that fight was what, like, I think it was like September 2014. And I think they finally overchanged that fight like the beginning of 2015. So as long as Ortiz got punished, got fined, had to, you know, whatever they wanted him to do, that's in the past, in my opinion. Yes, it's still out there. I'm not trying to overlook it. That's why I'm talking about it. But since that fight, he's had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He has had 6 fights since then. He fought David Allen on 30 days notice. He fought David Allen exactly 30 days after the Malik Scott fight. Now, obviously, Deontay Wilder has more on the line to lose than David Allen. I understand that. All right. He fought Tony Thompson on 3 weeks notice. That's when they were trying to find a fight for that fight that was in D.C. I believe that fight was in March. And Ortiz, they were trying to fight Jarrell Miller, Andy Ruiz Jr. around that time. But they didn't want the fight because the fight was on such short notice. So then they ended up going with Tony Thompson. I think they got him at like 3 weeks notice. You know what I mean? He's fought, Brian Jennings. Brian Jennings was saying the same thing. He was okay with taking a fight with Luis Ortiz. He just wanted Ortiz to be tested. And then he got the fight with him. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I thought that Luis Ortiz was signed up to the clean boxing program. So I don't know, man. Like, do you guys think this excuse is valid? You know what I mean? Because I just would have been better with we're trying to test our hand against a different type of opponent. But now with this one, it's like, so now you're telling me 2 things. Now you're telling me you also want to test your hand and you're not going to fight somebody that's had a history of drug use on 30 days notice. I understand because they're going by history of fighters that they're selecting. The Povetkin thing that happened now with this Rodriguez, I understand that. So from their point of view, they're probably looking at it like, well, shit, now, why would we go from those 2 past opponents now to this guy? You know what I mean? Who's had a history. But this guy, to me, is a lot different than at least Rodriguez. You know what I mean? He's on that high level of heavyweight. So I guess, DiBella's trying to protect his interests, and I get it. I get it from his point of view. Some of you going to say, oh, quit making an excuse. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying I get what they're doing. Don't mean I agree with it because I get it. I get it, but I don't agree with it. Like, we're this close. I wish I had the camera on me. We're this close from getting a big fight, and that's the reason why we're not going to get it. Now, some of you say, hey, that fight need time to grow. Again, man, let's let it build. That's me in the background building it. Let's build it. No, it don't need time to build, man. We were just complaining. Well, a lot of you were just complaining before the Fury and Klitschko fight happened, November 2015, when Fury beat him and all those belts got released and all this shit. People were just saying how boring this shit was. Now we got the fighters and the fights and the matchups right in front of us, and we want to wait. I don't want to wait, man. And I guess I'm just going to speak for myself on this. This is just me voicing my opinion. Please leave yours in the description box. The comment section. I'm speaking for myself. 2017, the year not waiting. I don't want to wait. We just waited. All those other years, y'all was just complaining about this shit. I was literally doing videos with nobody coming to the videos. I was getting some views here and there, but people was barely coming to the videos because they never heard of this guy. I never heard of that guy. I never heard of this guy. 2015, y'all, we were just saying the heavyweight division was dead because there's no excitement. When Wilder won that title, people were like, from Stavern, people were like, okay, that's cool, but still don't really like the division. Now, fucking fast forward 15 months later, we want to wait on fights. What type of shit is that? It went from boring to I don't want to watch this shit to now let's wait. Maybe this is, man, I don't know what to say, man. Dog, I want to see big fights, man. So if you're pro Wilder, cool. That's fine. I'm not pro. I'm pro good fights. I'm pro just heavyweight division, pro good fights. My fanboy days are over with, man. That was like the late 90s, the mid 90s when I got out of that stage. Mike Tyson and them, man. I'm not on that stage. Now, as far as picking a favorite in these fights, if I'm betting on them, then yeah, I'm going to pick a favorite because I'm betting on the fight or give my prediction. But as far as being, oh no, I'm this guy's fan and I'm only going to look out for his best interest. That's not me. That's not my channel. I'm a fan of good fights. And when they're presented, damn it, let's take them, man. But, what do y'all think about this, man? Do you think this is a valid reason for him not to fight Ortiz? Again, I get it. I understand. And I understand where DiBella's coming from, protecting his guy. But I don't agree with it. I want to see this shit. The dude has fought 6 times before that. Or, since that failed drug test. And he fought 2 guys on 30 days or less notice. David Allen and Tony Thompson. I know they have more to lose than Deontay Wilder. I know that, but it still has happened. I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I'm out.